Hello everyone, so we are back with the another tutorial of how to. So today we are going to see how we can apply a custom validation in our Angular application. So we have already set up the Angular 10 project with Angular material in it, and we are going to use a custom validation in a reactive forms. So let's get started. So first we are going to see how we are going to apply a regular expression, which is actually best way to accommodate the custom validation in reactive forms. So suppose now we have a sample validation rule. That validation rule says that we need a capital letter in a starting of name input. So we are going to demonstrate with the practical that we are going to have one text box in which you are going to put your name, and name should be start with the capital letter. So this is one of the simple example of the we can say a custom validation, but if you get the concept how to apply that, you can leverage the use into different application, different scenarios. So let's get started. For that I'm just going to move to my project that I have already created on StackBlitz. So I have provided both the link. So there is a one is a starter pack which will you will use if you are using this tutorial. So you will use that template to code along with this tutorial, or there is a final project which you will get the final result. So for that I'm just going to navigate to the browser. So you can see here is the starter pack. So this will be serve as a base template if you are coding along with this tutorial. And there is one more project called final. So this is rendering now. So this final project contains the exact code which we are going to use or creating in this tutorial. So suppose here you can see there is a required attribute, required validator fired here. And if suppose I am entering a name and my name is starts with the small letter, so it is showing that please enter first letter in capital. So I need to put the first letter in capital. So now the button is enabled. So this type of validation we are going to create. So you can use this starter pack to create to start coding along with this tutorial. So for that I'm just going to put one regular expressions that we have seen in our uh, presentation. So I'm going to name it my regx new reg. So I'm going to put that regular expression here. So this should be capital dot star. So this is how we can declare a regular expression in our component file. Now we need to create a one form group. So I'm going to name it my form group. It should be new form group. So you can take from this IntelliSense. So we need a form group. Yeah, this one. Now this form group will contain form control. So the control name should be name new form control. So you can again take from the IntelliSense provided by this StackBlitz for the Angular directives. So I'm going to take this form control. So now we had defined the form control in our component. So now we need some validation function to which will contain this regular expression to be checked. So I'm just giving the name of the validator called name validator, because it is going to use used by the name form control. So I'm giving the name validator. It will accept the reference of form control. So we have created this function. Now we need to pass this function, bind this function with this control. So I'm just going to create an array of the validator here. Now we need to pass this function dot bind. So we are going to bind this reference of this form control to this function. Now the binding is complete with our validator function. So now we need to code the rules which we are going to apply to the name form control. So suppose first rule is that required. So we need to check the null value. So I'm going to put the reference. So we will get the reference of the form control here dot value. So if there, so we need to put not before that. If it is null, we just return a custom error message. So call error. So we need to pass this name of the error, and we have to say the message will be which will be shown to the UI. So we are just passing required here. So it will be required, else if there is a value, so we need to check this value with our regular expression. So we are going to define we are going to call our regular expression here, this dot my regex dot test. So test method will be provided by the regular expression. Now we need to just pass the value of the form control. So here we can pass the form control value. So test will be shown or test will return true or false based on the value entered in our control. So if the value is false, we need to apply not here. If the value is false, we need to return a one custom message here. So we need to return a custom message. So again we are using a same error, but the message will be different. So we need to pass this. So our initial component binding, or we can say that we have defined the form control, form group, form control, and we have binded that custom validator to that control, but we need to code this in HTML. So I have already that. Let's just open my notepad. So I have already copied the code, so to save the time, so I have pasted the code here. So you can see here my form group is present here. Okay, so you can see there are some error in this because we haven't imported the modules, respective modules in it. So we need to import the modules of Angular material. Import from @Angular material slash input at input module. So for the input we need to import the mat input module, and we have used mat button here, so we need to import the button module as well. So mat button module, so we have imported this module. We need to declare this module into the imports array. So now you can see that we have declared this into the imports array. Now everything appears here. So you can see, just go to our HTML that we have pasted. So we have form group, that we had defined in our TS file here, form group. In that we have one text box, so we are using this material text box. So this is the syntax of material text box. So we have a label name, we have an input field with form control name, so it is directly binded to our name form control. And you can see here there is a error message shown by checking the form group, I say. So we are using the my form group dot controls dot name, so it will give you the reference of the name form group, sorry, form control. And if there is a errors, so it will be shown to the UI. So this is how we have coded this. And to disable the button, we have just used the invalid or valid state of the form, so it will disable the form. So now everything is in place. Right now we just need to check our validation. So suppose I have just put it blank value, so it will show me the required. Now if I put some small case letter here, so it is showing me should start with capital letter. If I put capital letter here, it is working as expected. So this is all about how we can pass the regular expression with the reactive forms. So you can means in future project you can use your regular expression based on your needs to apply to your validations, custom validations. So hope you understand this lecture. Please post your comments and queries in the comment section. Thank you.